And welcome back to Ask a Theorist.
Or two.
I'm sure you've missed us, and we've been anxious to answer this question. Andy has written, in Italy and Spain and most South American countries, that rather than use the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, they use Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. Someone else from Europe politely disagreed and said that usually the solfege was used primarily for practicing sight singing, and that when you do sing Do, you might be singing actually any note, but when you later sing Mi, it has to be the third from the Do note, and so on. So Andy writes, not that it makes a whole lot of difference to me, and we know you're just being polite, Andy. But now I'm curious, and knowing your expertise and knowledge, as he does, I figured you would have a good idea of what is what. Well, of course,
we know. And so we're going to share this brief poem with you.
We've actually written a children's book.
This great debate that many theorists across the globe are wondering about.
As you'll see, this is a universal bedtime story.
Yeah. I have a way that's simple, see? Remember, me is always E.
If we're in C, then me is E. But me is always 3.
If we're in C, then me is 3. But E is always me.
There's something here that you should know. If we're in A, then E is Sol.
E can't be Sol because it's me. And A is always La to me.
When A is La, then we're in C. For C is Do, and E is me.
There is no Do. Don't you mean Oot? And C will always just stay Poot.
C doesn't move. I know that's true. What could be Fa or Ti or Re, depending on what key you stay.
You speak of things you do not know. In any key, there is no Do. And F is Fa, and D is Re, while T is B, and B flat, Te.
All that is true if you're in C. But all those words are scale degree.
No, C is Oot, and will stay put in La, or Lay, or even Sol.
That C stays put, I would agree. But Do can move, for it's a scale degree.
You speak of Do, you speak of me, like Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. But in a Latin-speaking country, these names are pitch, not scale degree.
Ah, at last I begin to see. In English, Do can move to tonic in any key. The letter names describe a pitch. No matter what key you're in, they cannot switch.
So me is E.
And 3 is me.
And both are true.
In different countries.
My Oot is fixed to be a pitch.
My Do can move wherever tonic is picked.
The mystery is solved at last.
We all agree, as long as we always sing in C.
Mine are Latin pitch names.
Mine are English scale degrees. I can move my Do anywhere.
My Oot stays put, always here and never there.
So if you live in New York City, or your name is Timbuktu, the names of notes are handy, both for solfege and in theory, too.
For all of our theory friends around the world.
Now, good night and sleep tight. Oh, we do have one more message. We try to deal with 2 questions each time, and this second one comes from Anonymous, and it says, "You guys are the best theorists on YouTube, period, end of discussion."
We'd just like to say, thanks, Mom.
Thanks. And so there you have it, our 3rd episode of Ask a Theorist.
Or two.